Hello, welcome to Lily and the Bee. My name's Lily and this is my little channel where I share all my makes and creates of the week. This week we have got a naked squirrel, a couple of books, a charity shop haul, fabric bag, a sea glass bag and a magazine that's non-craft related but has been quite exciting in our house. Where should we start? Let's start with the naked squirrel. Last week I showed you this book that I bought by Simone Gooding. She's also written the Making Marmalade book, which is a little rabbit. And they're felt, but there's loads of other things in there. Little knitted bits and pieces, little knitted outfits for some of the dolls, and there's the bag. These are little, you can make into little badges. Loads of ideas, and I think for me, sometimes I like to just look and get ideas from even just colour schemes and things sometimes, but just ideas. But anyway, I did want to make something from this book, so I wanted to make Hazel, who looks adorable there because she's got clothes. Mine doesn't look so adorable because she hasn't got any clothes on yet. So there she is. This one's been made out of felt, obviously, because most of them are made out of felt, but I made this one out of linen. So here she is. So tail. So it's fine to follow the pattern, and it all worked making it out of linen. The only thing I had to do differently was, whereas you don't normally hem felt because it doesn't fray, things like the ears, when I made the ears I just tucked it under and stitched it before I put it on there. Same with the head, I just tucked it underneath a little bit, and then the head works where you make a pointy body, stuff the head, and then the pointy bit of the body sticks, you poke it up the hole and stick around the outside, stitch around the outside. So I just had to fold that under as well. Everything else worked fine, sort of exactly the same how I made it really. I didn't think the pattern didn't give much for the where you place the ears, and it just said add the ears, and there was a photograph, but I felt like it could have been a bit more, you could have had a marking or something, or could have been a bit measurements, I don't know, something a bit more helpful. But apart from that, it was absolutely fine. So I'm not sure what colour will suit her, but I've got to make a nice little outfit for her. I've got some lovely ideas in the book, little knitted. I'm learning to knit, so I mustn't get ahead of myself and think I can knit something wonderful from the book, because I can only knit and purl at the moment. So yeah, I will see, but I will make her look cute, definitely. She doesn't have a name, she's Hazel in the book. I don't really know what to call her. So if you have any ideas, let me know. Because I don't know, she doesn't, sometimes you look and you think, yeah, I'm going to call you this, but I don't have any inspiration for her. Let's put her there with she can make friends with the pumpkin people. I'll have to put them away soon. I love the pumpkin people. I did wonder if I could make a winter version, like similar. She's really looking at me, that one. The eyes are really expressive. Like a Jack Frost or something. I keep thinking about it. I'm not sure if I could do it. If I could, because they were made from curtains, I feel like I need an old white curtain. I could make a Jack Frost and kind of have a round head. Possibly. While I can see the magazine, so I will show this. Oh, she does have a bag. I crocheted her a little bag. I haven't done a lot of, I crocheted. I went through a stage of crocheting all the time, and I crocheted lots of Toft toys, which I still need to show you one. I'll do an episode on those soon, showing you all the ones I made. But I haven't fallen in, I think because I've been making the sewn dolls. I like the look of them, and I like the look of knitted dolls, the knitted animals. I've kind of fallen a bit out of love with the amigurumi style. I'm sure I'll get it back again. I need to maybe look through some of my books and get some inspiration. But yeah, because I've been doing lots of other things. But I have still been crocheting, but I've been doing little bits and pieces like this, and I'm still working on a blanket. And I want to make a granny square blanket as well, but I'm quite impatient. Like I think, yeah, granny squares, and put them all together. But then I kind of want to then make something else, so I don't want to buy a lot of wool and then I don't finish it. but I like the idea of making quite a chunky one, but in quite neutral colours, like a black and beige and cream, oatmeal-y, sort of natural but chunky wool. So if I can get some wool like that, then maybe I will start. I think that would look nice. I keep giving myself ideas. I'll have to write, I'm going to pause and write them down. I'm always thinking of ideas. Sometimes in the middle of the night I suddenly think, ping awake, and I'll have to do a little, I have paper and pen in my drawer next to my bed, and I just write things down and think, oh, I can make this, I can make that, or this would work. Which is what happened with one of the bags actually, but I'll speak about that later. But anyway, she's got a little bag so she can go shopping in the woods. Pick up some mushrooms. Don't put your leg on the pumpkin, boy. Right, so also keeping in the same kind of thing, I bought this book as well, which is by the same author. It's similar. These are dolls. I don't normally make human like dolls, but I do like them, but mainly I like all the accessories. The accessories are gorgeous, the outfits are lovely. There's other things to make as well. There's some fruit, knitted fruit. Just the clothes are just lovely. So it's nice for inspiration, and I might possibly make one of the dolls, or I did think, look at that outfit, gorgeous. I did think I could maybe make one of the dolls, but then change the head up so it looks more like it's an animal. So it would be the right size for the way I make the clothes, but it would have an animal's head. That could go really wrong. That could be genius, or it could be a disaster. I don't know, but I will, yeah, possibly do that. But again, I recommend this book because it's just so cute. Even if you don't make anything of it. Look at this little bag. A little rabbit. It's a rucksack with a little rabbit on. Lovely. So yes, another book. I've spoilt myself with books the last couple of weeks. What else have we got? Oh, we had great excitement in my house this week because my husband was in Trail magazine. We think it might be because he emailed them once with his photograph saying he'd climbed the top of Snowdon and sent a photo in, and then he didn't think the photo sent. He didn't think the email sent, so he sent it again and again, and then in the end he emailed them about 5 times, but they'd all gone and he didn't realise. So they probably just got sick of him and said, oh, for goodness sake, put this man in. I'll try and find it now. Put this man in the magazine because he's just bothering us. Here he is. So, oh, it's all shiny, isn't it? There's his little face. He normally wears glasses, but even though he was at the top of the mountain, when he took his photograph, he thought he'd take his glasses off. As he always takes his glasses off for photographs. But we were laughing. I mean, it's quite exciting when he opened it, because he opened it last month, the magazine. Am I in the magazine? No. And then this month he opened it earlier in the week. Am I in the magazine? Yes, I am. Not in that high-pitched voice. He's got a deep man's voice. Yes, I am. Yes, I am in the magazine. And then I thought it was him then coming home as I'm talking about him, because I could see it peeping, but it's a different van. Anyway, what was I saying? Yes, then he said, yes, I am in the magazine. We're like, really? So I screamed with excitement, but yeah, there he is. But the funny thing was, they'd cut off half the picture, so he could have been anywhere. He could just be in the garden, doing a bit of gardening, got to put the bins out. He's got his hood up because it's a bit wet. But he did go to the top of Snowdon. I didn't, because I'm too scatty. I'm too trip hazardy. Yeah, so, and I get really tired walking up. We go for really long flat walks, and I'm absolutely fine, but I'm not very good going up hills. I just get really tired. I don't know why. My body doesn't like going up. So anyway, that highlight of our week. Really excited. I'm proud of him in there. So I've got a famous adventurer husband now. Just gonna have a bit of coffee before it gets cold. I think it's cold already, actually. It's a little bit. Right, so let's have a look at the back. I went to look for some jeans for my jeans challenge, where I'm going to see how many things I can make out of a pair of jeans, all different sewn things. add bits of crochet and other bits and pieces, but basically the main part is going to be the jeans. So I went to the charity shop to look for some jeans. Did they have any? Yes, they had 2 pairs. One pair was stretchy, one pair was £8. So the stretchy ones are no use because they're not really suitable for what I'm using them for. And £8 for a second-hand pair of Next jeans, which I'm going to basically hack up instantly. It's a bit expensive, so I need to try another charity shop. Hopefully they will have a cheaper than about £3 or £4, or even £5. I don't mind. £8 is a bit over the top, really. Even for you lovely YouTube viewers, which is why I'm going to be showing it to you. I just think no, it seems worse paying a lot and then you're going to cut them up, really. Right, so I bought a little pile of fabric, which was £2 or something. So this is my £2 bag I made. To stuff it, not really to stuff it, but to use it as an inside wadding, I normally use batting. In which I have got a little bit left, I do need to get some more. But during the lockdowns, when you couldn't go to the shops and buy anything, I ordered online. I might have even would they do it click and collect from Dunelm, I think. And I ordered what I thought was batting, but it wasn't. It was really thick. I don't know what it's called. Quilting batting, I guess. It's something you would use for quilting. It's quite thick. So I thought I'd try, as I was just making it for myself, I'll try and use it in this and see how it works. It's the coziest bag ever. It's so cozy. So yeah, if I'm cold, I can use it as a little, use it as a pillow, or put it on my lap, keep myself warm. So the only fabric I didn't get was the yellow, but that's, my mum gave me that, so that's classed as upcycled, I guess. So I did have a little piece of sea glass just in the centre of the flower there. That's a little pocket, so I can put my stitch markers in there. And I've got a little on the side so I can hook a stitch marker on there. Normally I don't put handles on because I wanted one that I could take out and about and just use it as an actual show. We just have a show up, do a proper fashion show. There we go. Oh, this jumper's terrible. I wasn't going to show that. Can you see these bits here? Look, it's got bobbles going down, one here, and then there's 2 bobbles here, like they're not in a very good place, are they? Which I thought, that's fine, no one's going to see that on the video, because last time I think I had dungarees over the top. But yeah, they're a bit embarrassing, aren't they? Is it obvious? Let me look from the side. I don't know, they are a bit, aren't they? I might have to stitch them in or something. Anyway, back to the bag. Yeah, so it looks like a nice, it's a bit summery, isn't it? A summery bag. But then I can put all my crafting goodness inside when I'm out and about. And it's drawstring as well. And you know I love doing this bit because it makes a noise. Ta-da! So I've never made one before. I've made bags with handles like this, just how it looked a minute ago, and I've made drawstring bags, but I've never made them kind of the two combined, so I just sort of made that up today. Well, I have seen them like it before. I didn't know how to make it. I just made up how to make it, but I'm really pleased with that. This maybe will make me want to do a crochet project to put inside. I love, this was the main fabric, I love the pattern on that, and this came with it as well, and the grey inside. And even my edges join. This is hard when you're making a bag, to get those bits to join is quite difficult. And there, and I boxed the bottom, just fold the corners in from the inside, and then gives it a bit more shape. But yeah, that's nice. And it cost me £2. Yeah, a bit of the wadding, but that was, I'd got that anyway. So that's mine, and I had 2 English PPP, I can never say that, can I? English paper piecing bags, but I've only finished one, and I haven't finished the other one yet, and I keep saying I'll show it to you, so I'll just show you the original one I made, which is actually, it matches, it matches the squirrel. So this is finished. So that's got a little piece of sea glass. If you haven't watched me before and you wonder what on earth I'm going on about sea glass, I find it on our local beaches. Basically pieces of glass that have been at some point a bottle or something has been broken and left and thrown in the sea, discarded in the sea. And then over the years it's tumbled and tumbled and tumbled and become smooth and a little bit frosted by the sea, washes up on the shore. Someone like me skipping along the beach finds it, goes, I'll find some sea glass, and then takes it home, drills a hole in and puts it. So it's got a story. That little piece of sea glass has got a story. Yeah, so that's just plain inside, and that's also got a drawstring. Ta-da! So that one is finished, and I have got, like I said, I've got another one on the go, but I haven't finished that because I've been working on other things. The fabric is Liberty. It's quite an autumny feel, isn't it? Nice colour. So 2 lovely bags. I might put that on my Etsy. I've got an Etsy shop, but I'm a bit rubbish at putting stuff on, so I might put that one on there, or I might end up using it myself, probably. I'm not sure about plans, because sometimes I tell you my plans and then I don't do them anyway, so it might be best to just show you things I'm in the middle of rather than things I think I might do. But it's not that I won't do them, it's when I do them. I have to do what kind of mood I'm in, or if I feel an urge. Like that bag, this bag, I had a bit of an urge to do that because I was thinking about it in bed last night, the lovely fabric, and I thought, oh, I'm going to make myself a bag out of it. So I got up this morning and that is what I did. Busy all morning making it. So yeah, I have to make things when I'm in the mood, but that's why YouTube's okay, because I can just make things and show you when I've made them, and hopefully you don't mind what I make and what I show you, because it could be just random things. They're always sewn or crocheted or maybe knitted in the future, as I am learning to knit very slowly. I think I've got a row and a half done now on my wrist ticklers that I've started to make. Wrist ticklers is a weird name for it, isn't it? Wrist warmers, I think I prefer to call them. So thank you for joining me. I hope you've found it interesting, the things that I've shown you. Thank you for people who've subscribed and liked and comment. I do say it every week. I don't want to bore you, but I do really, really appreciate it, and I feel a bit humbled by the nice comments that people make, and because I started the channel to boost my confidence by talking. That was my main thing. I wanted to get used to talking, because I'm sure I'm a bit still now, and I don't come across very confident maybe, but I'm like that, I'm probably worse in real life. So that was the main reason I did start the channel. But my confidence has improved in ways I didn't expect. If you're not interested in any of this, please feel free to turn off, because I'm probably going to go into a bit of a waffle now. But yeah, it's the comments from people, and to know that people are watching. Because when I started, I thought, well, yeah, maybe people will watch it, I suppose. But I suppose I wasn't expecting like the same people to watch and to leave lovely comments, and it's just so nice, and it makes you feel a bit like you belong somewhere. Does that sound weird? It's just really lovely, and it feels like you're part. I suppose it feels like I'm part of something nice, which is what I said about the YouTube community and everything. And I suppose, I don't know, maybe I wasn't expecting anything to happen so quickly. And I don't have hundreds of subscribers or anything like that, but it's just that the people I have just seem so lovely and leave lovely comments and are really supportive, and it's, yeah, but that's made me more confident than the talking thing, which is the original reason. So that's quite interesting to me, that isn't why I started it, but that's had a positive effect on me. And just feeling like I'm doing something I love, as in all the making, and I do love talking about it as well. That's made me feel more comfortable in myself and happier in myself. And it's a creative outlet, which I really enjoy. Yeah, so really, really, really glad I have started doing it. So if anybody is watching and they like to make, or and they think, oh, I don't know, should I start? I would I would advise to just, I would recommend you go for it. It's really, really, I'm really, really enjoying it. Yeah, definitely. But I wouldn't wait until you think, my first video was, I wouldn't watch it again because I'd probably just delete it. And even now, my videos, I probably would, if I watched them again, I would think, oh no, that's terrible. I think you can't wait until you're perfect. You just have to do it. Well, that's the end of my waffle. So anyway, I will see you in a week's time. Have a lovely week, everyone. Thanks again for joining me. Take care. Bye.